independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I have just been informed that this live was scheduled for tomorrow, but I can assure you it is meant to be live right now, and I am just checking that I have done all the things, but it does say I'm live and my commenting is working. So yes, I have had an extremely busy morning. Sorry, I'm not even sitting in the right place, sitting on my chair the right way. Nothing's happening right. Okay, so hello to Corinne, hello to Jody. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry about the mix-up. I actually scheduled that live while I was in an appointment this morning, and then I had a transition appointment. I know, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Totally my bad. I'm owning my mistake, but I did just very quickly change it before I went on live. Hello, Miss Shaz. Hello, Miss Margine. How is everyone? Gorgeous day here, but I am still a bit cold, so wearing a jumper, got the heater on next to me, because inevitably beautiful winter day outside. Inside the house is still freezing, because houses don't warm up that quickly. Hello, Miss Lisa. I did fix what I had, but yes, I'm glad everyone knew I was going to go live today and you realized I made a big mistake. So I appreciate you all knowing me so well and letting me go live half an hour late, because I had a transition appointment for Owen at school, because it's a jumper, it's not a sweater. We don't call things sweaters in Australia. Hey, Donna and Dawn, how are you? Yes, it's very hard to believe that in a term, at the end of this term, so in about 9-10 weeks, my baby's gonna be finished school. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Yeah, it's a bit scary. So I'm just transitioning into the big life after school. So it was a very information filled. Yes, I got mine in, Corinne, and may I say my order has already shipped. So maybe it might arrive tomorrow. If not, it'll arrive on Monday, but I'm not here on Monday. So I will do an yes, I am wearing a pair of jeans and a jumper, and I've got a singlet top under my jumper. So there are definitely layers happening here. Oh, Cheryl, you'll forever make me giggle with that. Hello, other Donna. How are you? Got 2 Donnas in the house, so tick, tick. I tick off the who I'm expecting to pop in. The attendance sheet has been ticked with 2 Donnas. So for those of you who I haven't met before, welcome to my crazy life. My name is Woodbridge, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I think I already said that from memory, but it's oh, Lisa, how bizarre, but welcome back. I'm so glad you resubscribed. I'm so glad, but that's awesome. Yeah, that's really weird. You mean currently you didn't have a lot to work with? I didn't have a lot to work with either, but I do have something new that I've got now that is Christmassy. So it's going to be your guys' choice today whether we make a Christmas project or a non-Christmas project, because I want to play with the online exclusive So Very Merry set. I haven't played with the Santa yet. I'll show you what I've played with so far, and I also grabbed out the 1 horse open sleigh paper. So that's what I've got to play with. These are cards that I've previously made. So I've used the bird in the set for a non-Christmas card, and that's using the Countryside Corners Christmas project from Donna. This is the stained glass card that I made for the most recent Christmas Stampathon. So they're both these cards have videos here on YouTube for you to look up. So if you look up So Very Merry, both these projects will be there. Hello from the other side of the country, Kylie. I am on the central coast of New South Wales, just an hour and a bit north of Sydney. So lovely, lovely to have you here. Just a reminder, I forgot when I put in my pre-order, this is going to give you a bit of a giveaway. When I put in my pre-order for this lovely brand new catalogue that's coming out next month, I forgot to order the brand new kit that's come out, and that is discounted. So I put in another order last night for said kit because we do have up to 30% off on our kits at the moment. Last video, so Tuesday's video, I did go through all the kits that I own, and we played mashup with 2 kits and made 2 different cards only using the kit contents, but we mashed them up and made 2 very, very different cards. So I can show you those because they are within arm's reach. So we use the thanks kit, and we use Hey Bev. So we use the thanks kit and the light the candle kit, and these are the 2 cards we made, so you can check that. Yes, the new kit is available to customers. We don't have any kits currently. We don't have any kits in any of our publications. All kits that are available on my online store. So I do... Donna, I'm so sorry. I don't have the one horse open sleigh stamp set. I only have the paper, so I can't be the one to show you that, sorry, but I do have the paper. So who else has popped in? Bev has popped in. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Both Miss Lisas are here, 71 and 35 and a half. I said hello to everyone. I don't think I've missed out any weird. What plastic sleeves are you talking about? Are you talking about these ones? These are the ones I keep my paper in, my cardstock in. These are called job ticket holders, and they are by Avery, the company. So yes, you can get those on Amazon, and they're Avery job ticket holders. This one that I have my paper in, these ones, these are medium clear envelopes from Stampin' Up. Medium clear envelopes. So I keep them in this. No, I don't, Donna. I'm sorry. I don't have that one either. I'm breaking your heart. Yeah, medium clear envelopes. These, I keep all my cards. Once it's made, it goes into, and photographed, it goes into a medium clear envelope. They're awesome. And these work for both card sizes, yours and mine, or American size, North American, and the rest of the world. Hello, Miss Jan. Okay, so I've had a request to do a Christmas card using this. Now, since I've already used the angel, I think I'm going to use the Santa, because Santa's super cute. So let's flip around. Whatever you use will be lovely, thank you. I think I've made some good choices from the new catalogue that I will start playing with towards the end of the month and into September, October and November. I think I'll change tact in December and maybe not use as much Christmas stuff, because a lot of us have made our Christmas stuff before then. Hello, Anita, how are you? So let's flip around. I do have some ideas, but we'll go, I want to pick some paper to go to maybe guide my color choices for Santa. So yes. So has everyone had a look at the online exclusives? So they were released at the start of last month, And Donna has asked about the one horse open about the one horse open sleigh stamp set, which I did not get, and the truck. I think in the North American market, correct me, sorry, just let me get this in the spot it needs to be. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's sold out in the North American market. And you love the truck. Okay, I think that's what I was thinking, that the truck is actually not available. And it won't be available back in stock till maybe October. Okay, I think I can zoom in a titch more. Yes, oh, the truck punch is sold out. Okay, so you can still fussy cut the stamp set. Okay, that's good to know. We are in the perfect spot. We're all clear, at least on my replay. So I'm going to turn off the light and we're going to get making a card. Okay, and David's work mobile phone's going off. It's all happening here. Okay, right. Sorry, just making sure we're up with everything and everyone. So this is a really nice colouring set. You've got like the stained glass fractionalized look, which I love. As I say, we've already used the bird and the angels. We are going to use the Santa. Now this Santa does coordinate with the 2 3/8 circle punch, which is also available on the online exclusives, so which is fantastic. Now colouring this, you can use pencils, blends, Stampin' Right markers, our blender pen. There are so many options that we can use, but today I have to use blends. Now I have previously done the stained glass. This is actually on vellum, and it really does glow and look like stained glass. This one is on designer series paper. So today I thought I'd just do colouring on plain cardstock. Okay, now today I'm looking at B-sides to go with our Santa. I bought this pack of paper basically for the B-sides. Oh, that shouldn't be in there. That should be elsewhere. Although these A-sides are really, really nice and wintry. I did buy it for the B-side, so I had some designer series paper. Loving this one. And I think I'm going quite traditional. Oh, there's more scrappy scraps that need to be with the scrappy scraps section. I'm thinking this one. So we're going, as you can see, we're going quite traditional. And oh, that green, ooh, which red? So I've got the red splatter, or I've got like the red fabric. I think I'm liking the red splatter just because it's got a bit more depth. Bye, Lisa. I will catch you later, Lise. I think I'm liking this one because it's a bit darker, and that is the house, the lighter one. I'm always a sucker for a good wood grain, and the wood grain is our gorgeous fox. And oh, that's our deer. So just thinking wood grain or the lighter. I'm thinking the wood grain. I don't know, it's just more moody. So that's what I think we're going to use for our colour palette. But I'll keep showing you the papers. So as I said, that's the house. The green is the deer. I've got those. We have used that already, and we've got our splatters, which is that big eucalypt tree. That's what it reminds me of, a big eucalypt tree in like the alpine region of New South Wales, Victoria. Now this did have the light up house on it, I call it the Hansel and Gretel house, and now I have these amazing trees that are lit up that I can use, and then we've got those on the back. So I haven't labelled this. I'm hoping to be organised and possibly, if I have time, get some labels already pre-done, ready for when I get all the new products in, because I have ordered all the new designer series papers, and sorry, I'm looking at colours here. Mossy Meadow. I have ordered all the designer series papers, and I am doing a paper share. So anyone in Australia who would like a paper share, I will be posting that later tonight. I have it all done. I just haven't had a chance to post it because, hey, life gets in the way. So what I have out so far, and I'm just having a look at the colours on here. I have Mossy Meadow, because this one is definitely more Mossy Meadow than Old Olive. I have Real Red, and then this is definitely more on the early espresso side. But if we're going to use Stampin' Blends, which is my plan, and I am thinking I will need light Pool Party to make his pom-pom and the top of his the fur on his hat white. So I'm thinking green around here, red. I'm not sure what color I want his sack. So if you have suggestions for what color I should do his sack, or his present sack, please tell me. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to... We don't have early espresso in our Stampin' Blends, but I do have some of the natural tones that are quite dark that we can use. So that's where I'm at. That is the first part of the design process kind of done for us. Vellum not helpful. Vanilla. Where is my basic white? Right at the front. Okay. Is this piece going to be big enough? I don't think it will, actually. Nope. But it might be good for the 'Tis the Season to be jolly. I think that just goes so perfectly with Santa. Okay, so I've just grabbed a card front here because that's what I've got. A crumb cake sack. What a great idea. Pecan pie, wild wheat. Yep. Look, I can always start. That is a very traditional colour palette. I like that. I do like the wild wheat. Corinne, adding those touches of gold might be quite nice. And we do have a little circle here that would be the rosiness on his cheeks. So I will probably use light Flirty Flamingo for that. So this is a new stamp set. We are going to splatter. Ooh, do you mean splatter? Oh, the splatter. I know what you're saying for splatter now. Sorry, I must have looked away, but I thought that too, Corinne. You're always ready to give me wonderful suggestions. So this is our Memento Tuxedo Black ink pad. This is alcohol marker friendly ink. Now I can see where there are gaps here. I probably should be using my Stamparatus or my stamp positioning tool, because we don't actually sell it anymore for various reasons. I don't know the official reasons. I can only surmise those. Now, that I would like a second stamping of that, but today close enough is good enough. So I've just got off the main bits of ink there. Now, I know I say now a lot. I don't say I say now. Does the sack have a string? No, it doesn't, but I do kind of have this shoulder piece here that might look really good gold or / wild wheat. So we can do that. That's something definitely we can do. I am thinking I did have a really good scrap of basic white that I've already kind of scribbled on. So this is my scribble piece. I think I'm going to start with his face. Okay. So he's going to have pink nose and a pink cheek. This is our ivory marker. Now I have just ordered an ivory marker because this is my original ivory marker and it's looking a little bit worse for wear. So I have definitely just going to see if the other end is dry or not, and it doesn't want to come off. Just let me see. Oh no, that end's good. So I can add a little bit of shadowing just under the hat. Perfect. Just there we go. That worked well. So the bullet end's still working fine. It's just the brush end that's a bit furry. But that's not too bad with how much I have definitely used it. So I don't think I'm doing blending as such with this, but I will be adding shadows, but I think I'm going to add more bold shadows. Now this goes on very fluoro. It does dry back, and I do have our color lifter that I can knock that color back with. And do you know what? I actually need a new color lifter because we threw our one in the bin. So you guys are getting a bit of an insight here into how I store things. So this is just a plastic box. Yes, I did groan just then because I was reaching up quite tall to grab that. So these are some of the blends that I just hold in stock, so I can always look through, and blending brushes and all kinds of extra bits and bobs. Oh, Miss 71, that's the Flirty Flamingo one I was thinking of. There we go. She ended up having the ink pad. Anyway, I received that at an event. Sorry, full stretch again. So I do have a brand new one of these. Hello, Beverly. How are you? I know. The date was wrong, Jody. I did it while I was doing something else this morning, and I didn't pay enough attention to the date. So I changed it. I had all intentions of scissors. Scissors are going to be my friend. I'll need that bone folder later. Anyway, hello Leslie, how are you? Lucky I know you. You now say Outback Stamping. Oh, it must be on Facebook. You come up as Leslie Outback Stamping. Okay, brand new color lifter. Do you know what? Because it's a small area, I am going to use a bullet end and just soften. Yep, that's nice and juicy. I am going to dab and Oh, that's working perfectly. Just dab back those pink areas. So you can see how they're a lot darker than the ivory that I just put on. Woohoo! So, sleeves up, we mean work. I think I'm going to do my red areas. And I think we'll just go light, dark, light, dark. I think that will work best. But I can add shadowing to it, but just in a different way. I'll show you how I plan to do that. I think we're just using bullet ends today, and that went everywhere, because bullet ends are going to give me a really nice bit of transition, and then I can always change my mind. Okay, oh, wrong end. Well, that was meant to be dark real red. We'll see how much lighter the light real red is. It's darker. How funny is that? It's just the bullet ends sometimes act a little bit differently. It doesn't matter. They're still the same color family. That's why I've got my piece here too. I should have done a bit of a test before I took them all the way, but that's fine. While I've got this open, I will also colour this section. I can just dab in those white areas and go here. This is still spewing out a little bit of alcohol there. Just give that a colour there, so you can see he's a fun Santa. He's got a multicoloured red hat. Okay, now I am checking. This is our dark real red, and let me see how much darker this end is. Fantastic. So what I want to do is add in just that shadowing just there and across there. So it's there, but I am not going to blend it in at all. Okay, so to finish off the face and head part of the Santa, I'm once again going to use the bullet end, and I'm just going to follow this line, and I'm going to put in this that's going to make our whites, actually probably a grey on the beard would work well, but this is kind of where we're going. So this is just going to make those white areas look whiter because there is a shadow. Okay, so I've done my white areas. I should grab a basket. Otherwise, I end up with markers all over my desk. And then they fall on the floor, and then everyone cries, and yeah, it's not going to work. I am just going to leave out my colour lifter. This one is the ivory, so I've already used that. Right, and this I think is his glove. So maybe I grab back out the reds and do his sleeve and his mitt. Oh no, the mitt's a bit black. So we need a smoky slate. We need a smoky slate. That's okay. Okay, so there are two sections of this. And, oops, I went outside of the lines before I even started. Oops-a-days. Oh, Bev, my birthday card was received perfectly. It was very positive. I was told it was perfect. So it was exactly how I wanted it to be received. I knew I was on the right path, which was perfect, and it was. Now I'm just going to dab this area here with the pool party to make that grey just go in, and then what I'll do, I'll just add an extra little bit of colour, which is probably more than what I wanted to use originally, but did I just use the dark? No, that's the light. So I have added 2 layers, but it's fine. It's all good. So I'm going to have to be very careful with these sections. This is going to be wild wheat. So I think wild wheat dark is where actually, let's do a bit of a test. So I'm finished with the smoky slate. Going to go in with this. So I've just got the storage for the blends where you're hearing them rustle together. Okay, so that's the dark. And then, this is, maybe if I use a brush end. Yes, it does, Shari. That's exactly right. Thank you for that. Yeah, I actually had to go looking for it the other day. I'm liking the light. Just to give that hint of gold, and it kind of breaks up the sleeve and the Santa sack. Okay, that one can go in there. We didn't use that. And if I want to add any further shadowing and I don't want to use that color again, I can go in with smoky slate to add any additional bits. So now we've got these bits in here to do. I'm thinking dark in the middle and light on either side. Oh, that one's a bit hairy furry. Actually, I think I'm going to have to commit to it because just got to be uber careful. Oh, look at me being careful. Oh. Okay, that's that done. Perfect. Loving that there doesn't actually have to be a whole lot of colouring here. Now I am kind of thinking that in there is red and it's kind of his top. So just doing a little bit of dabbing. Yep, that's darker. That's perfect. And I'll look at all the other shadows as we go. I'm happy with that one long shadow we've added. Happy with the cheeks and the nose. And finish with the red. Come in with the crumb cake, which I am going to do a bit of a swatch. That is one. That is two. Perfect. Okay. Just trying to be careful on the lines. Actually, I don't have to be so careful with the light, because if it goes into the dark, it is just going to be covered up. Okay, so that's the light areas. This would be great to, this kind of colouring would be great to take somewhere to do, because there's not a whole lot of actual concentration. It's just dropping colours in these preformed boxes. Now this little area here was always going to be an issue. I think I'd like to go dark in there. I think we just do it. Let's try and be careful and in the lines. I like that. That is looking really, really good. Let's do a couple of little dots here and there where I'd missed corners and edges. Very, very light hand. And now we are going to go in with this background, and I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. Oh, hello, Miss Cindy. How are you? Oh, cool. Quick hi and bye. Hi and bye. Hi and bye. Thank you for helping everyone out with the colour lifter. The colour lifter is an amazing, it's an amazing pen that does many, many different things. Okay. So this is also one of these, this little triangle here is one of those difficult ones, because it's going to back straight onto you. Whichever color you use, you're going to get a double color. And I love that by the time I'm finished with this, you don't see any of the marker lines as such. They do just blend in together. And of course, I can't really talk while I'm doing this, because colouring means concentrating. So it's a good get out of your head kind of activity. Let's keep on this angle, and I'm forever moving it just so I can have the best control that I can. But geez, these colours are coming together really, really nicely. Very happy with that. What's everyone thinking with the choices straight out of the where we were going with those designer series paper colors? Oh, is this, I don't know, this is looking actually quite dark, and it's the light. Maybe I had started a little bit there as well. Down. I can go into this other one without it being too much of a bother. I am definitely lightening that original area just a little bit. If I keep on going over it, it will lighten, but I'm sure we can say, hey, it's an actual shadow. I don't think anyone's really going to notice my boo-boo there too much. I should have swatched these colours. So do as I say, not as I do, girls and guys, because hopefully Brenton must be working hard at the moment, because we haven't been seeing him as often as what we normally do. You do see a few more of these lines, a little bit more, which is why kind of going over. Just in a different direction as well. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Just kind of want to go over this area a little bit, and you can really see that one has really lightened up. So let's see if we can get in here. Good thing about these alcohol markers, I can keep on adding ink and ink and ink, and the paper isn't going to peel. If I was doing this with our Stampin' Right markers, I'd have a pilly mess at this stage. Now I did just push some of that green in here a little bit, and I'm just pushing it deeper into the cardstock there. Now I probably should have paid a little more attention to those lines, but I am just going to I've done it again, some little lines of shadow, it doesn't look too bad, except for the area that I did go into his Santa hat. So just rub quite nicely, and that has gone away. Okay, don't know if the Santa sack needs any shadowing, but I'm quite happy with that. I know I did really kind of stuff up around the Santa's face, unless someone has some fantastic fix ideas. Yep, there you go, Corinne. Nice and close up. Bring it down. There you go. Okay, so now I'm going to punch this out. So the 2 3/8 punch. So both of these, the stamp set and the punch, are available on my online store, and you can only view them in the online store. Just trying to get this even, which is easier said than done. So there we go, and you can see it's pretty funky on the back with all the colour. Thank you, Shaz. I always love the thumbs up. I'm actually going to give myself a thumbs up. Got to give myself a bit of self-love. Okay, so we're finished with our colouring. Not finished with our stamping, because I do need to add the sentiment somewhere. Okay, I'll probably end up using some dyes as well. So I like this on the red because I've used a lot more green than anything else, but of course some people may already guess what I am possibly going for. So just maybe getting another vellum circle for under that from the Stylish Shape Stars, because they are my favourite. Thanks. Yes, reminders are always good. Oh, they've gone up heaps. Thank you, girls, for the love in the thumbs up. Okay, so let me see here. Oh, that gives a really nice framing. What does the next one down give us? Oh, that's basically the size we've got now. Okay, so take this one. I will grab my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Just pop these things out of the way. Grab my plates. No doubt I will probably use this machine heaps more. Oh, damn. The piece is too wide. Big scissors. Does this fit in? It does. So, okay. Let's hope that I made this wide enough. Do you know what? I didn't. I just stuffed that up completely. Now I don't even think I have a piece of, I don't have a large enough piece of vellum now, I don't think. Nope. Damn. Okay, back to this vellum. I know I have a big piece cut. This machine is going away. I'm not going to use it. I will use the big machine. See you, Jodie. Thanks for stopping by. Sometimes the big guns just work easier. Okay. Right. So I don't even think, that's not even going to fit. Right. That's the most haggard cut I've done in my life, but it's going to work. So this is going to give us a beautiful stitched detail as well, which is going to add some beautiful texture to our card. Okay, I'm even thinking we can add some twine or some of that beautiful herringbone ribbon to this card. I was just sitting here and it popped into my head and I went, ooh, that would be nice. Thank you, Bev. Okay, so bring this stuff back. See, loving that. It's a bit pretty. I think it definitely needs to go on dimensionals, but on the red is going to work perfectly. So if I make this piece I make this piece wider, so I'm thinking about 9 centimeters wide. Just bear with my thoughts here. So definitely a white card base. I could even, no, landscape or portrait. Let me grab that sentiment out. I could do a portrait card. I was actually thinking of doing a landscape card, but I could definitely do portrait. Okay. I could stamp in that wild wheat and just pick that up. And then, so if I go 9, then 9.5. And then we go 10, or I could have this as the whole card base. So that would be 10.5. I know I'm off the screen, sorry. I'm thinking. Okay, so I know this is a bit longer than what we need, but, and then I'm thinking of putting the ribbon down the center and then tucking in a bow. Oh, that does look pretty. So putting the ribbon down the center, possibly with a bow or a dot, and then the sentiment here and these two pieces popped up. I could emboss, but I'm thinking I'd like to bring in some of that wild wheat, which is a gold-based yellow, to pick up that color we put on his sleeve. Herringbone ribbon. So this is kinda what it would look like. So or I could just leave it with that funky end, almost as it. Do I tie a knot or a bow, or do I leave this nice end? Tell me what you think. Just need a drink of water. Ah, it does look like a door, doesn't it? Bev, are you saying not or no not? I think you shall need to retell me what you're thinking. Okay, so let me, I don't even know that I have a card front cut at the moment. No, I don't. So we will definitely have to do one of those. But this designer series paper just makes cards so easy. As in no to a bow. Okay. No, I want to do this way. So I want to score lengthways, and so score lengthways. And then turn it round and cut. Oops. Okay. Whoop. Ribbon is stuck there. So what I want to do is I want to stick all these pieces together because I want to be able to hide the ribbon. Margaret, did I see you sneak in? Oh, sorry, Margaret, I did. Oh, don't forget bling. I love that, Jody. I did miss your comment there. I did miss you coming in, Margaret. I'm so sorry. I hope you are well. So I'm going to stick all these together and then pop them to the correct height that I want. Just love how this is like dark, moody, traditional Christmas colors. Love a good traditional red, green, and a pop of something else. Can be a pop of many things. Okay, how am I going for time? Not too bad, because after this I need some lunch, a late lunch, and taking Owen to a doctor's appointment today. So all the things are happening. Need to wiggle this across, make it a little bit more even. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I will need this trimmer, so I'm actually going to trim from like both ends, because I just want both ends equally even. Okay, and then we go for the true cut. Ta-da! Right, so that is everything cut. I've covered up my actual bin, but they can just go in recycling. Okay, oh, we cut the fox's tail off, such a shame. So what I want here is our extra sticky Seal Plus. Right, so I've just gone top and bottom. I am going to grab my silicone mat just so I don't get this super sticky everywhere. Now, this is kind of where I'm playing a little bit of a guessing game to see if that is actually in the middle. It's not quite. It needs to come a little bit more this way. Just tacking it on for the moment. That looks pretty centered to me. Okay, grab my ribbon scissors. Now I'm not going to knot this yet. I'm just kind of going to, and that did go a bit skewiff, so I can just wiggle that across a little bit. No, it needs to come back a little bit. I love this wiggle room, because once we enclose this on the card, you're not going to notice it. Okay, now what I can do the knot now, and then we can just wiggle the knot up and down as we need it. So I only need to actually do a single knot. Although I do kind of, I'm going to have to release this just a little. Which end am I going to release? I'm going to release this end. Just, there we go. That is a lovely enough looking knot. I do like that it comes up on a bit of an angle. And we will just cut this here. Oh, I like that. Now I can slide that whichever way I would like. So that's the herringbone ribbon used. Now, if you were my stamped Santa, where would you be? You will be on the floor like I just suspected. Always the way, always the way. Oh, you liked the cut end. I'm sorry. So we had two bows, but you can see how it does look. Okay, so some dimensionals on here, and I think it's going to be double dimensionaled, just so it goes over the ribbon and still sits flat. Scissors. Yep, this is just the card front, so this still has to go onto the card base. So this ribbon will absolutely be hidden, Lisa. No one's going to see that ribbon at all. That's why I didn't put the wood grain directly onto the card base. I thought about it and then I stopped myself and went, no, we need to do that. Oh, you mean Santa would hide under the mat? No, Santa's hiding on the floor. Quite rude of him, really. He needs to be out there getting everyone's presents ready, because now we're in August. It's like, it's time, Santa. It's time to get those elves to work. Because I'm undecided what I'm asking for Christmas yet. There are a couple of options. Kind of need a new handbag. I also want some money to go away with my husband for a weekend. We loved it so much when we went away in April this year. We're kind of planning it again. Oh, no problem, Shaz. Sweet dreams. Okay, so I think I am going to use wet glue here. But I am kind of leaving this top and bottom where the ribbon is, because I don't necessarily want to get it too wet. Okay, so no white showing at all, and that is sitting pretty flush at the top. That looks amazing. Okay, now I want to do this. Kind of want, okay, so I'm going to put one on each side, and yes, I still am going to add the sentiment. Even though the knot is big, I can make the knot smaller and clip off some ends. Okay, so I want, get on my scissors. So I want one here, and I want one here. Think, or one here. Is that going to work? I'm thinking it will. If not, we'll always add more. I am going to have to add one under here So let's see if I can pop this off. There we go. And pick this up and just slide it under. Perfect. Aha, that is great. And I want to slide this up here. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that this end is too big. Yeah, I'm liking the smaller knot as I keep on playing with it, which I like, and that's got a bit of a frayed end now, but I do have room to bring that down. Okay, now where are my basic white scraps? They are right here. I do have this brand new stamp, so give it a bit of a condition. See, good, everyone said good night to Shaz. Trust, Corinne, trust that the knot will not be too big. It's the ends that you are thinking that are too big, and I am going to trim those down. So I'm liking the wild wheat. Think it will tone in beautifully to where we are, and I am kind of thinking I'm going to see if one of these will fit the bill. How perfect is that? And then that will go across there perfectly. Awesome. Great, great, great. Love it when the plans in my head happened, even though I haven't long formulated that plan. Okay, bring the machine back. So this is a good mass producible card. It's just, you know, we're going through the whole design phase here, the design and the making all in one. Okay, so pull this out. Following the jolly, that looks good on screen, so please pray. In on an angle, straight down. That didn't move its orientation at all. Perfect. Look at that. That looks awesome. Now, we did use the biggest frame there, but I haven't used any bling, so bling is going to go perfectly on this piece. So I'm thinking of sticking with the gold, and we do kind of have the in-color dots, or I do have the festive pearls, and they're the two directions that we can go in. Now, where are those dimensionals that I had? They're hiding under the ink pad. So I'm going to have to finalize this knot before I put this on, and I am going to have to leave a saggy middle. Okay, so put this up as far as it will go. Okay, I can use a glue dot to make that go in more of a horizontal rather than vertical direction. Okay, so that is that trimmed, and now this is Yep, happy with that. Definitely grabbing a glue dot, so you can see as I've trimmed down the edges, it's just become less. Oh, thank you, Donna. Oh, see you, Bev. Okay. I'm kind of gearing up into the Christmas cards, even though I've been making the Christmas Stampathon cards. I am really gearing up. So it doesn't even look as though I've got a glue dot under there, but it is sitting much nicer than what we had it before. And then this can just go here, and the three elements are separate. Well, they're together but separate. So the mainstay is definitely the stamp set. I am maybe even thinking of bringing it up a teensy bit more, just so there's more connection, and it is kind of as a grouping of three. I'll take these off, and then I can just play with the floofing. Oh, they don't want to come off. So what I want to do is probably not use that, probably go for my scissors. Ah, that just wants to tuck under. I was going to tuck it over. That also works. So that works with the connection. Okay, so we have two options as I see it. Ooh, we could use, we maybe have three options. Hold on, oh God, we have four options. So, oh, these are very similar. The pastel adhesive back sequins and the neutrals sequins are very, very similar. Just going to try and find the festive pearls. So we do have gold in the festive pearl. So we have a dot, a sequin, or a pearl. And these ones are going to be closest because these are already wild wheat. These are just gold, where this is wild wheat. Neutral sequin, says Donna. Okay. They are gorgeous. Or I could even go the brown with these. So I could go the brown, or I could go the gold, because the brown will then bring in that card base to the top. Okay, say it twice, Lisa. Or the brown. Just gonna have another drink. God, I've drunk a lot of water today. I'm thinking the brown as well. Donna and Dawn. I think that is just going to give enough contrast. Oop. Sorry, I've gone very, very silent. So just 3 down here. I'm thinking to then connect our main image. I'm just having a look at it. Yeah. Just having a look at it on screen. Do I need any around the Santa, or do we just need them down there on the sentiment? Just trying to catch them in the light for you. There you go. Catching them in the light when we go back. Is that enough, or do we need some around the Santa? Leave it as is. Okay. Guess what that means? We're done. We are done. So no matching dies today. I have used lots of blends. So I have used Mossy Meadow, Real Red, Crumb Cake, Wild Wheat, Flirty Flamingo, and a little bit of Pool Party and the Colour Lifter. So that is our whole lot of blends that we used. We used the So Very Merry stamp set that is available in our online store, as well as the 2 3/8 circle punch. We then bought in, oh dear word, I think I'm missing a die already. We then bought in the largest, which I really, oh yes I can, I'm going to put it back straight away. Or not straight away, the largest of the circle dies and the largest of the banners for the vellum and the sentiment. So love my stylish shaped dies. And then for the bling, we have used the neutral sequins in the brown, and I've used more brown than anything else. And of course we used the One Horse Open Sleigh designer series paper just for a beautiful neutral traditional rich background. Hello Barb, I'm so sorry you're just grabbing us at the end. Thank you all for your bling advice. I do appreciate it. We also added in the herringbone ribbon. So I see this as quite a traditional Christmas card. I'm sure you can do the Santa and the stained glass in the background as something you could do something totally cool and go non-traditional colors, and we probably will. By the time Christmas comes around, I'm sure I would have used this at least 3 different ways. So go to my online store, link is in the description box, to grab any of the products that I have used. They are all available, as far as I know, in the online store. If you've got any questions, please ask. That's what I'm here for. And I will be back on, well, I don't know. My next card making video will be on Tuesday. I will be live on Facebook, and I will share that video here as a replay and as a premiere on Tuesday evening. So everyone, thank you Kylie, everyone have an amazing weekend, and I will catch you then, or if not before, with my unboxing video of all my new products that are in the hands of Australia Post. So have a great one everyone. Bye.